It's JettLag. I'm back again with another tech review on the Logitech G100. This is the mouse I was talking about that I was going to switch the eBlue from. It's a pretty interesting mouse. It's not as interesting as this picture is, showing all the mechanical whatnot in it. It's a very basic mouse, doesn't have many things going for it, but for someone who doesn't need side buttons like I talked about, it's okay. First off, this is the box that it comes in. It's also the entry mouse in Logitech's gaming mouse place. The packaging is kind of weird. I'll show you here. So this is what it comes in. Got your cover there, and kind of took it out backwards. This is the manuals that come with it. There's not much to help you with in there, actually. It's not very useful. And the mouse sits in there, and the cords wrap around the back. Plastic part right here is going to sit on top. Sits like that, so then mouse will be protected. It's kind of a pain to put back in, but it's kind of interesting how they put blue with all their packaging. I guess it's kind of a nice little theme. And the mouse is over here. So this is the mouse right here. As you can see, it's very, very basic. It doesn't have any macro buttons or anything like that, no side buttons. It's very basic, but like I talked about, I don't need that much stuff. As you can see, got your left and your right click and then your middle mouse button. This scroll is very, very nice. I can feel it. It's very responsive. And what I got pulled up here is the software that you're going to need for it, which is the Logitech gaming software. I'll explain that in a bit. And then this is your DPI right here. Cool thing I didn't know is a lot of people, when they review this mouse, they talk about that you can only set, from what I understand, they said 3 DPI profiles, which is actually not true. If you actually download the software, you can actually enable up to 5. And I'll show you that again in a second. The top part is okay. It has a weird coating that's how to explain it? It definitely is sweat resistant. My fingers don't slide, which is nice. It feels a little weird when I'm playing like Counter-Strike and I have to sway where my fingers almost kind of like stick to it, it feels like. But it's a nice mouse. The one thing I do not like, obviously, is the cord is very cheap. This could probably rip very easily. It's not threaded at all. And the bottom here, it has these, which I hate, these plastic pads. They've been doing these forever, haven't they? These plastic things come off very, very easily, and as you can see, it's already got dust growing in there, which is really annoying. And they'll probably rip off sometime, I'm sure. It never lasts very long, but besides that, it's a nice mouse, very basic mouse. If you're looking for a basic mouse, I think I bought it for, I think I want to say 20 bucks, which I know the eBlue mouse was cheaper. I couldn't have my thumb resting here hitting the side buttons. It drove me crazy. So this is kind of a good basic mouse to have here. For anybody who wants an entry mouse, it's a good way to go. I think in the future I'd probably go with what a lot of people talked about, the I think it's called the Razer Death Aider, just because it doesn't have those buttons either, no side buttons, but it's a nice ergonomic mouse, which I liked about the eBlue mouse that I used. Now for the program I'm talking about, I'm going to switch over to video recording mode on my desktop and I'll show you it. This is the program here. It's called Logitech Gaming Software. It's nice. It has a lot of options, and I'll show you first the home screen. So these are, I guess you can program like profiles and commands, which I don't really care about too much. It's not my problem. It's not really my main concern. But the one that I do want to talk about, like I said, is the DPI profiles and how many clicks you can do. So as you can see, there's these ones down here, and what you'd like to do is basically you can increase the DPI sensitivity levels right here. Go 2, 3, or 4, and then you can just set these pointers to wherever you need. So that's nice. I don't really need 5. I think 3 is enough. I barely ever use 2. So it's up to you guys if you want to use it. And then you have your polling rate, which is just your refresh rate for the mouse, so it makes it kind of go smoother. I'd recommend 500 for most people. Test it out, see what you like. And then you have, separate the DPI X and Y axis, enable per profile pointer settings. This is getting really complicated. I don't think most people are going to use that, especially for a mouse like this that doesn't have a lot of buttons. And then acceleration, I'd enable that just in case if you're playing video games. For sure you want that. And then you have defaults if you want to do all that, but that's fine. I don't think you need that. And then if you go into settings right here with the little cog, you can run it when program starts. Show quick macro recording instructions. Yeah, I mean, if you really need instructions, it's pretty self-explanatory. And then this kind of tells you the firmware version you have and the profiles that you set. So it doesn't come with the mouse. You got to download it off Logitech's website. It's called Logitech gaming software. It's in their download section, so you'll need to download this in order to mess with the DPI settings in the mouse. So that's very important. Besides that, I think that's really all I need to cover. I like the mouse. It does what I need. I don't really like, again, the cheap feeling that's down here with these pads, because I know they're going to rip off over time. And the sweat resistance is nice. I think it's a little too resistant sometimes. It makes my fingers stick. But it's a good mouse, and it has a little more options than I thought, especially with the 5 profiles for the DPI settings. So I definitely recommend it. But like I said, if you want the side buttons, I go with the blue. But this is a good mouse, so I'm going to be keeping this mouse for a while. But when I do upgrade again, I'll be doing another tech review, of course. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any questions, post them in the comments section. And I appreciate y'all watching. And please feel free to subscribe. I got some more stuff coming as well for the reviews. And I'll see you next time.